Hi, my name is Josh Olsen with Denison Yachting. Today we're in Palm Beach, Florida to walk through one of my listings, Hell's Angels. She's a 2014 Viking 42 Open. This 42 is a captain-maintained Sportfish with a 2-cabin layout. Before we dive deeper into everything that makes her what she is, here are 3 things that I think make her special. The first are her pod drives. She's a dream to run largely because of how easy the pod drive system makes it. Couple this with her skyhook and you've got a boat with some real precision. If you aren't familiar with skyhook, I'll break that down a little later in this video. The second is her electronics package. Standing at the helm, the captain has every tool they need to get the job done because of her Atlantic Marine electronics package. The third feature before we start today's walkthrough is her fishability. From her Palm Beach tower to her new ice chipper, this boat is an offshore fishing machine. We're going to begin today's walkthrough of this 42 in the cockpit. All the way aft and to port is her tuna door. This is a game changer for boarding billfish. Center line is a bait well. Underfoot are these deck hatches. The 2 outboard hatches give us access to the pods, while the center hatch is your bilge access. Immediately forward in the center is this Release Marine rocket launcher. To both port and starboard are fish boxes. Here on the port side is her 50-amp shore power connection. Forward in this space is her observation mezzanine. On both sides are a pair of bench seats. Under these cushions is access to a port storage locker and starboard bait freezer. The entire mezzanine doubles as your engine room access hatch. The button to raise and lower it is right here in the cockpit. Hell's Angels is powered by a pair of Cummins QSC 600s with Zeus drives. These engines combine to put out 1,200 horsepower. These pod drives give her a cruising speed of 28 knots and a top speed somewhere around 31 knots. It's important to note that her pods are under warranty until June of 2019, with engines also under warranty through June of 2020. From here, we're going to walk into the bridge deck. This is a fisherman's bridge deck, which features a full isinglass enclosure. In this space, there is seating for 7. All of the way aft are 2 upgraded release companion chairs, each next to a cold box, and a captain's seat at the helm. Forward to both port and starboard are bench seats which face each other. In the center of the bridge deck is your walk-around helm. This design makes navigating a tight space a lot easier and helps with visibility. She has single lever controls built into both sides of her teak Release Marine helm pod. Directly over the helm pod are your multifunction displays, in this case a pair of Garmin 8215s. These display your radar, chart plotter, and sonar, as well as your FLIR night vision camera. Between the touchscreens are a pair of SmartCraft engine displays which feed you all of your engine data. Immediately below is a Furuno RD33 display which gives us water temperature, depth, and a handful of other useful features like her heading. To either side of the helm pod are the rest of your instruments below these hatches. On the port side of the wheel, starting on the top left, are her engine switches panel and VHF radio. Raised are a pair of engine control panels that let you activate her skyhook system, as well as transfer control from the lower helm station to the upper station in the Tuna Tower. Skyhook allows you to hold your heading and position with the press of a button, whether you're waiting on a bridge or kite fishing on the edge. Now jumping to the starboard instruments, we have the FLIR night vision controls, a switch panel to raise and lower her mezzanine hatch, as well as auto trim and wiper switches. The panel below this runs the lights. Facing upward and recessed the deepest is her Dometic ice chipper control. Above is your searchlight control. Finally, we have the Zeus joystick that controls her pod drives, as well as an engine computer for displaying alarms. Overhead are a pair of Maya Epoch teaser reels. These high-end teaser reels are really helpful when pulling in heavy sailfish dredges. Flanking these are 2 rod compartments. Leaving the bridge deck and continuing forward, we step down into the salon. Immediately at the foot of the stairs and to starboard is her U-shaped galley. The galley features polished Corian countertops and ample storage. Her appliances are comprised of a 2-burner cooktop, side-by-side refrigerator freezer, and microwave convection oven. Just above eye level on the aft bulkhead is your main electrical panel. Opposite the galley and to port is your dinette with a U-shaped settee wrapping around a high-low table. There's also a filler cushion that converts this into a berth when the table is all the way down. After the salon is your guest cabin, which features a pair of side-by-side twin berths. Now facing forward, we have the entrance to the head next to this 22-inch TV. This head features a shower stall. Our last stop down below is the owner's cabin and is located forward in the bow. In here is private access to the head, as well as a hanging locker and a TV. Directly overhead is the bow. The bow features an anodized aluminum bow rail with her ground tackle and bow pulpit all of the way forward. The rounded bow cap helps keep the bow dry as it doesn't give the water anywhere to collect. Turning around from here, we can see our last stop on today's walkthrough of this 42 Viking, her tower. She has a custom tower by Palm Beach Towers. To either side of the tower are her outriggers. The electronics up here in the tower are as follows from left to right. We have a Furuno RD33 display, and next to that is a Garmin multifunction display. In the center is the wheel, and beside the wheel is an engine display. She also has engine throttle controls, as well as a joystick. This 360 view from over 20 feet up makes the early mornings headed out to your favorite spot an absolute dream. It's easy to see yourself disconnecting from the daily routine and climbing up here just before sunrise. And that's what a boat like this is all about. On behalf of myself and the rest of the team at Denison Yachting, thank you for joining me on today's walkthrough of Hell's Angels. If you have any questions or would like to schedule a showing, please feel free to contact me anytime.